Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Foghouse Firearms. My name is Joshua, and today we're going to be talking about 22 suppressors. So suppressors are all the craze right now, and for very good reason. If you don't own one, you should. And I'm going to show you a few reasons why you should, mainly for hearing protection. So specifically today, I'm going to be talking about a few 22 suppressors or rimfire suppressors, smaller cans that are designed for rimfire rifles and pistols. So today I'm going to start with the Silencerco Sparrow. I've had this for a significant amount of time. I've got thousands and thousands of rounds through mine, and I just cleaned it for the very first time a few weeks ago. Today, these are going to be the first shots with a very clean Silencerco Sparrow. We're also going to be talking about the Tuna cans 22XXL. This is a can that I have not shot through yet. I have no idea what it's going to sound like. I'm pretty excited to try though. Then we are also going to be talking about the Canco Trapper. Canco is a new company to me. They are a fairly local company in Georgia, and I am very excited to try this can. All right, I'm going to do a close-up on the table and let you guys see about what these are made of. Before I get deep into the video, I want to show you guys a little something I'm going to be working on in the future. So this is the Canco Trapper. I am going to be shooting this today, and you're going to see that. But also, this is the Dirty Larry 33, the TAC 33, and the TAC 36. In future videos, I'm going to be shooting these out, testing them against other popular cans like the Silencerco Scythe STM. And I also have a Silencerco Hybrid 46 with different end caps. I'm going to be testing these out just to see how they compare with some of the bigger names in the industry. And I have very high hopes for these. So stay tuned for that. All right, first on the lineup is the Silencerco Sparrow. This one is no stranger to the suppressor industry. Like I said, I have had mine for years. It is a user serviceable 1/2x28 direct thread only. You literally slide the sleeve off here. Take them off. Very easy to clean. It is a monocore design. And this one is nice and shiny because I cleaned it not long ago for the very first time. Just put it back together. Voila. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Next, we have the Tuna cans 22XXL. Something that I might mention. Retail price on the Silencerco Sparrow is $293, $299, somewhere along in that vicinity. Retail price on the 22 cans 22XL is $349. There are 3 different variations of this can. Really, the only difference is the number of baffles. This one is the XXL. It has 15 baffles. So this is completely user serviceable. It has the end cap here. And each one of these baffles unscrews, and there are 15 of them. The only one that is very important is the first one. It has a thicker wall for the blast. So completely user serviceable. You can make this can as long or short as you would like within reason. And it is also easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, now the Canco Trapper. I'm excited about this can. This is a 12 baffle style can, also completely user serviceable. Something that's really unique about the Canco is it has 1/4 inch basic drill bit pattern. So like if something gets stuck, just, a 1/4 inch driver, undo it, 1/2x28 direct thread. Again, you can take it apart, make it a little shorter if you want to. Not sure why you would want to take away some sound suppression unless you're just wanting to be as small of a shooting package as possible. All right, so here are these cans. I'm gonna be shooting through each one of these, letting you guys hear, and let's get to it. Today I'm gonna be shooting through my Ruger 1022. It is a Faxon FF22 receiver with a Ruger 1022 bolt and innards, Ruger BX22 trigger, a Magpul Hunter X22 stock, a Tactical Solutions Sparrow fluted threaded barrel, and upon it is a Burris Full Field 4. I'm going to get the baseline started today with some CCI Mini Mag hollow points, 1260 feet per second on these guys. I'm going to be shooting that unsuppressed, and then also unsuppressed just to get a baseline going. Some Federal American Eagle suppressor in 45 grain. This is just a lead round nose with the velocity on this being 970 feet per second. All right, guys, I'm going to be shooting with my microphone on my hat. This is going to simulate at the shooter's ear. To me, that's really the most important part, especially when you're shooting 22 suppressors. It's for your pleasure, not necessarily for everyone else's, although your neighbors will appreciate you shooting suppressed. So these first two shots are going to be CCI Mini Mag, and we're going to get to it. All right. CCI Mini Mag unsuppressed. These next two shots are Federal American Eagle suppressor. They should be noticeably quieter. And they are quieter. All right, time to go suppressed. All right, now we've got the Silencerco Sparrow on there. These first two shots are going to be the CCI Mini Mag. Just to show you, really to take full advantage of a suppressor, you need to be shooting subsonic ammunition. So these are not subsonic. The Mini Mags, two shots through the Silencerco Sparrow. Still pretty loud. Way more tame with the Silencerco Sparrow, but as you'll notice, this is where subsonic really comes into play. That will never ever get old. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, now we've got the Tuna Cans 22XXL. We're going to be playing the same game. Two CCI Mini Mag. And then two Federal American Eagle suppressor. Oh, wow. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. All right, on to the Trapper. All right, and now for the Canco Trapper. Two CCI Mini Mag first. And now two suppressor. That is fantastic. All right, I'm going to take more shots. All right, this is the Canco Trapper again. I'm going to be shooting 10 consecutive rounds. All right, back to the Tuna Cans. Also to note, the Trapper is very, very, I mean, not hot at all. Slightly warm, and that's all. All right, now I'm under the Tuna Cans again. 10 shots of Federal American Eagle suppressor. It's very pleasant. Onto the Sparrow. The Tuna cans is very slightly warm, but the cooler, the further out on the can you get, the cooler it is. All right, now back to the Silencerco Sparrow. Just very slightly warm. All right, guys, that is the Silencerco Sparrow, the Canco Trapper, and the Tuna Cans 22XXL. I have to say, personally, I think that the Tuna Cans was the quietest to my ears. The Trapper was probably the second quietest, and then the Sparrow was the third place candidate. However, all of these are very, very quiet. I don't think that anybody would probably make a 22 can right now that wouldn't be very effective, especially if you're using the right kind of ammunition. You can't be shooting, standard ammunition, mini mags or something like that and expect a suppressor to be very quiet. So I don't know. I forgot to mention earlier too, retail on the Trapper, I believe is $279. I'll have to double check that. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. And then the Sparrow, $293. The Tuna Cans 22XXL, $349. Cheaper and shorter configurations. So yeah, I hope this helps inform you of maybe narrowing down some of your choices. Again, you need to be shooting suppressed if you're not already. It is definitely a game changer. Lincoln's out here with me right now. We're neither one of us wearing ear protection. It's a very good time. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe for future content, and we'll catch you in the next one.